In this week's Torah portion, we learn about a very interesting commandment that the king of Israel has. And also, we learn about a very important speech that was told to the soldiers of Israel before going out to war. Shalom, my friends. This is Akiva Gersh with Israel in 5, where we give you everything Israel in 5 minutes. Please like and subscribe. And if you have any questions or want to keep the conversation going, please do so below in the comments. Now, many people think, especially when we look back in the pages of history, that kings are above the law. Kings can do whatever they want. It could be however they want, but not so according to the Torah, not so for the king of Israel. And there's a very special commandment in this week's Torah portion, Shoftim, which means judges, that tells the king of Israel that he must have his own personal Torah scroll, and that must be with him at all times. He actually has two Torah scrolls. One he keeps in his house, in his palace, and one he takes with him wherever he goes. And the idea behind this is to remind the king of who he is, why he's a king, and what he is meant to fulfill and to accomplish, and that he's not above the law, that the laws that are written in the Torah also apply to him, but more than that, that he is responsible as king to really bring out the values and the teachings, the vision and the mission of the Torah out into the world, right, through his decisions, through his leadership, that he is meant to guide the nation with these values and remind them of this mission and vision, be an example of exactly these things. That he can't do whatever he wants, he can't look at himself as above the law, that as king, he has even more responsibility. And that's why he has to carry a Torah scroll with him. It's probably on the smaller side, let's be honest. It wasn't a very big one, but he had to carry it with him at all times, wherever he went, wherever he was doing his work as a king, again, to remind him. Very, very unique and important commandment. We also learn about a very unique thing that was shared with soldiers of ancient Israel before they went out into battle, right? And it says in this week's Torah portion that there was basically a speech that was given to them by one of the Kohanim, by one of the priests, and it started off like, Shema Yisrael, hear, O Israel, which is the same words that begin the most important Jewish prayer, the Shema. And basically, it's a speech of encouraging them not to be afraid, not to give in to their fear if they are feeling afraid. It's normal, natural to feel fear when going to battle, but to know that God is with them. Right? It's this beautiful, eloquent speech of encouraging them, of motivating them, of building them up, right? And also reminding them of what they're doing and why. That this isn't just a battle to win more land. This is a battle, right, to fight their enemies, the enemies of Israel, who are trying to keep the Israelites from doing what they're here to do, from being themselves and living their unique culture and religion and path. And it's very interesting because in modern day Israel, before soldiers go out into battle, into war, and we've seen videos of this many, many times in this ongoing war between Israel and Hamas, that the soldiers will all get together and one of the officers will read out these words, literally read out these words from the Torah, from this week's Torah portion, as a source of motivation and of strength and of courage, and reminding them that we are doing this for Am Yisrael, we are doing this for the nation of Israel. Right? We're doing this, right, to protect ourselves and to protect our people and to protect our land. It's a very, very powerful thing to hear. I've seen this kind of video many, many times, to hear these ancient words that motivated and strengthened ancient Israelite soldiers, strengthening modern Israeli soldiers today. Very, very powerful, very, very uplifting, and really, really gives them that kind of that mindset and that spiritual focus of what they're doing and why. It's an amazing thing, and we learn about it in this week's Torah portion. So we learn about the kings of Israel in this week's Torah portion. We learn about the soldiers. Each and every single one of them has their own place, their own purpose, their own mission and vision, and their own part to play in the greater vision and mission of the nation of Israel. All the best, my friends, and Shabbat Shalom.